You have something special. You have greatness in you. Ladies and gentlemen, now more than ever, we need voices of hope and inspiration and harmony, because there are millions of people who are down on themselves, suffering from depression and anxiety. And many times when we think that we've gone through some stuff and we hear somebody else's story, you know, when they say misery loves company, that's real. You know. Hello, this is your day, because I got something that I'd like to share with you it's a part of you. It's who you are. But sometimes we can get staggered by life and take a few blows to the head, and we forget who we are or where we are. You've seen a fight, and a guy takes some blows, and the referee just step in front of him and say, "How many fingers I got up?" You know, the guy say, "1." I've been knocked senseless in life. I understand about that. And it's just a short message, just a reminder, and fall forward, okay? Or like I said, if life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And when you get up, you're getting up with something. You're getting up with faith. You're getting up with determination. You're getting up with a hunger to win, to do some things of how to handle the adversities of life, how to go through some stuff, how to handle when life snatched the rug out from under you, like it has on the planet, and what it is you need to do to rebuild your life, to pick up the pieces and start all over again. And part of it is when you go through a major transition in your life, a major interruption, you need somebody in your life. You need somebody new in your ear who's not going through it the same way you're going through it. It can help you get through it. Now, you don't need nobody talking to you. They all broken down and talking to you with craziness. The devil is a liar, and they ain't got a pot to pee in or a window to throw it out of. You need somebody who's handling this thing up in here, all right? You know, I just thought about something. The key to success is look at successful people and do what they do. And as you look at yourself, look at your life, I want to share something with you that I'm looking at, and maybe it won't hit you as hard as it's hitting me right now. It seems like time has picked up speed. And if you got some bills, you don't get 30 days out of the month. You get 2 weeks. Didn't I just pay that? No. Come on. Where did time go? You are 77. Who does that? Wow, I served at the Lord's Supper. Time has picked up speed. This is a different time. I want to share with you and want to talk to you about something. Do what's you. Make your life count on doing the things that's true to you. And see, most people are pessimistic. They look at a difficult situation and they give up and they surrender. They become negative, pessimistic people. They can look at opportunities and they'll say, nah, it won't work. Why? Because they're pessimistic. An optimist will look at difficult situations and they'll look at obstacles. An optimist will say, you know what? If something is shut down, that means that something else has opened up. Danger. Oh, danger, but also opportunity. It's a different perspective. And then they start working to make that happen with that vision that they're holding in their mind. I want you to just get up with a mindset, no matter where your situation is right now, and say, you know, I'm here. There are people in the cemetery who would love to change position with me. I got a shot. I got up this morning. Come on, somebody. Look at God. Yeah. See, this is the time that you got to check yourself. You got to watch yourself. Because when stuff happened to you and happened to people that you love, you got to check yourself. You got to watch your thinking. And you have to have somebody that can come in and speak to you and help lift your spirit, speak to you, that you can hear them not just in your ear, but in your heart, to say, you have greatness in you. You have the power to overcome this. You listen to me right now. A setback is a setup for a comeback. Willie Jolly knows what he was talking about. You, this is not going to get the best of you. What I love about the presenters that are talking to you are people who have overcome some stuff, who have grown through some stuff and decided that will not make me or break me, but I'm going to use my voice and my story and my example to empower people, because a lot of people need it. Some people will hear me. Some people will hear Tracy. Some people will hear Makuba. Some people will hear you. We all have a voice. We all can impact people's lives. And so as you look at yourself, look at your goals, look at your dreams, do things that's true to you. Now, let me share something else with you. I think the most important message that I have ever given, I would say the most important statement, and I want you to write this down and put it somewhere where you can see it. Because these individuals that you see, they're trainers, they're consultants, they have a variety of knowledge and abilities and skills. I endorse them. I support what they're doing. And I know that they're going to make a difference for you, for your company, for your church, for your organization, because I get the chance to see them up close and personal. We are processed. We are working on our stuff, including me. Live your life the way you want to live your life. I spoke to a group yesterday, and I asked, if you had 3 months to live, what would you do differently? And all of them, 100% said, I would quit my job. If I knew I had 3 months to live, I would start doing more programs. I would speak more. I'll be on Twitter, on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. Woo! I've been doing all of them. Let me tell you something. Listen, why? Because I'm doing what I love to do. If you spend 40 to 50 hours a week doing something that's not you, that's stressful. But if you're doing something that's you, that's passion, honey. Or you're going to rob the cemetery of your talents, of your abilities, of the gifts that God put in you, that he brought you here at this point in time to help clean some of this mess up. And these individuals have answered the call on their life. And I'm encouraging you. What's in your heart? Do what's in your heart. Where your heart is, there your treasure is also. Yeah. See, the reason that I'm excited about these speakers, and we're going to be sharing stages around the world, that we're living in an incredible time. I remember speaking in 4 or 5 different cities. I have to get on airplanes and go from city to city, hotel to hotel. Now, we can just do it in the comfort of our home. And so what they're doing is paving the way, because we've gone from brick and mortar to click and order. Now we can reach people. We can help people to achieve mental health and wellness, helping people to develop strategies and the new skill set for this new space where we are. These people have put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort. So I don't want you just listen to them. I want you to write down information, take some notes, and get contact information so that you can incorporate their services for your business, for yourself, or for your organization, and for things that you believe in and causes that you support. Here's something else. Make every day count. I was talking to someone today, and they said, well, let's get together in 2 weeks. I said, no. I said, you just told me you're an hour and a half away. I say, let's do this right away. I remember when Michael Jackson said, this is it, after procrastinating and putting off going on tour. But it was not the it he had in mind. And the older you become, the more calls you get about people who are gone. I remember my high school teacher, Mr. Washington, and he was an unusual guy. We told him, hey, did you hear Mr. Hayes died unexpectedly? And he said, Leslie? I said, yes, sir. No one dies unexpectedly. We all gonna die. I said, oh, we have an expiration date. And so I'm encouraging you, make every day count. It says not the number of breaths that we take, but the number of breaths that moments and events that take our breath away. Here's something I'm doing now, and I encourage you to do. I heard something that shocked me, and I didn't like the guy's voice, and I heard what he had to say accidentally. He was talking to this couple, and he asked them, I'd like to give you $1 million. How do you feel? They said, wow, I'm excited. The husband said, yes. And he asked, why are you excited? He said, $1 million? He said, I know what I'm going to do with it. He said, I got something else better for you. And they said, what? I'm going to give you $10 million. How would you feel? He said, great. Wow. I would be, off the hook. That would blow my mind. He said, there's one hitch. And they said, okay, what is it? I'm going to give you $10 million today, but you won't wake up tomorrow. You'll be dead. Do you still want it? They said, no. You wouldn't accept $10 million today? 10 million, that's 10 times 1 million. You would pass on that? You saying, I will be dead tomorrow? Yes, you'll be dead tomorrow. He said, no. He said, so you're saying when you wake up in the morning that you got life, that's equivalent to having $10 billion, that you're still here. Oh, stuff's going to happen to you, but you're still here. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to lose money. People are going to betray you. Things are going to happen that you won't see coming. But each morning that you wake up, you got a chance to work on it. You got another shot. You got some more time that you've been given by God to begin to straighten things up in your life. Every day you should be excited because you're a billionaire, you're a trillionaire because you got life. Wow. As Del Toro would say, I'll wait. I never thought it like that. I never thought about it like that. So when I wake up in the morning, I woke up this morning, I said, whoa, there's some billionaires that's pushing up daisies. Oh, I'm glad to be here. And I know a lot of others that would love to be here. And I still got a chance to serve. I still got a chance to make my life count. I know that my life has an expiration date, but I'm here now. I'm not going to focus on when I'm gone. I'm going to focus on what do I do with what I have. I'm going to live my life the way I want to leave my life. So these speakers, they answered a call on their lives. They said, I want to live my life the way that I want to leave my life. I'm going to change some lives before I leave here. I'm going to inspire some people. I'm going to bring out the greatness in some folks. I'm going to let people know that their adversities don't have to break them. They can make them stronger. I want them to be able to live their dreams by making a statement and taking a stand with the life that they've decided to choose to leave the world in better shape than how they found it for their children and their grandchildren and their great-grandchildren. You have something special. You have greatness in you. I want you to think about the fact that you are still here, that God has something in mind. A lot of people out of here. People dying today who never died before. Come on. Oh, behave. And I decided, write this down, smile in spite of. Why? I got some stuff going on. I got some challenges that I'm facing. But you know what? Even homely people look better when they smile. Watch this. Smile at somebody on your right or left. And if they're already smiling when you look over there, you the homely one. This thing called life is for living, for laughing. Live the life you love and love the life you live. And decide that you're going to do what you can with what you have to leave it in better shape than how you found it. You have something special. You have greatness in you. We've all had major disruptions in our lives because of this pandemic. And when you have a disruption, that requires transformation. I don't care how fast a caterpillar can run, it can never fly until it goes into a cocoon and experience a transformation. This is a time that we have to validate ourselves. This is a time that we have to surround ourselves with relationships that speak to our spirit of power, of victory, of being reminded, victory is mine. Call forth those things that be not as though they were. There's no time for wimps. No. During this time, I'm watching a lot of funny movies. I look funny myself. I love the movie House Party. Can you tell? I'm kid. Listen to me. Hey, this thing called life, it's challenging. And so I decided I'm going out smiling. Nobody's figured out how to get out of life alive. And so I decided I'm having a good time. I enjoy laughing. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy having fun. I enjoy making money. One of my favorite scriptures, feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things. And so I do things that allow me to help people, which is my calling, to inspire people, which is my calling, which gives my life a sense of fulfillment. Would you like that? And purpose, would you like that? Of course you would. Why ask that rhetorical question, whatever that means? Hello? If you like that, I can hook you up. See, this thing, if you try and figure it out all by yourself, it's going to take you a lot of time. You don't want to waste time trying to do something you've never done. One of the smartest men ever lived, Einstein, said, the thinking that has brought me this far has created some problems that this thinking can't solve. Now, if Einstein said that, he was saying, hey, look here, my thinking has topped out. I need some help. I need some other input. I need some other thinking, some other guidance, because I've gone as far as I can go with this thinking. And all you have to do is look at your life where it is right now and know that your best thinking has produced what you now have. People say, why do you look so young? Because I'm not stressed out. I don't do stress. That's not the kind of life I want. Are you one of those people that don't like doing stress? Is that right? I hear you, but I said, okay, I can hook you up. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I tell you, let me share something with you. There are opportunities there. Opportunities have not left the planet. See, here's something, and listen to me closely. If opportunity does not knock on your door, build a door so it can knock. Because at the end of the day, there are always opportunities. There are always opportunities. That's a good metaphor you're using. How do I build a door? Well, think about people who are doing what you would like to do and spend some time with them. Invest in yourself. Don't go back to doing the same thing, because you're going to find yourself in the same situation. See, what about people who aren't willing to change? That's none of your business. I used to be like that. But even Jesus said, the poor, by the way, all power is in my hands. Oh, by the way, the poor will always be among you. Why? Some people being like they are, it's okay. It works for them. See, at the end of the day, until the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change, you will never change. People that you know that's living a mediocre life, a small life, a miserable life, it's not hurting bad enough for them to come to themselves. There are some people who, from your perspective, is rock bottom, but from their perspective, it's fine. And the best thing you can do for them, as Reverend Ike would say, the best thing to do for the poor is not be one of them. Whoa! Whoa! I thought that was cold-blooded. Whoa, it's backed up with scripture. He who hath shall get, and he who hath not, even that he has, shall be taken away. Are you serious? Yes. He has wisdom, knowledge, ambition, positive relationships, courage, drive, perseverance, shall get. But you don't have those things? Even that you have shall be taken away. We know people who are intelligent, have all kind of talent, and they threw their talent away in exchange for drugs, for alcohol, in exchange for a toxic relationship. I had a friend who, all through school, we used to watch Perry Mason. She was in the neighborhood. We watched Perry Mason, who never lost but one case. And she wanted to be a lawyer. And when she graduated from school, I just knew she was going to go to Florida A&M University and go to law school. And I saw her years later, and she had about 5 or 6 kids. I said, did you ever go? No. What happened? I got pregnant and married to the wrong person. Wow. Wow. You know what I've come to learn? I said, but people get married and pregnant and still become involved in an educational process that allow them to live their dreams. What happened? Well, my husband told me I didn't need to go to law school. I want to share something with you. It's deep. But it's not deep, but it's deep. There's some areas of your life that nobody has the right to weigh in on. Did you hear me? There's some areas of your life that nobody has a right to speak into. They have no right to do that. And don't you give them permission. There's certain areas of your life that's sacred. Your dream, your calling. Nobody has a right to say to you that you should not live your calling, that you should swallow your voice, that you shouldn't use your gift. That will make room for you. There's some areas of your life that gives your life a sense of meaning and purpose and drive and excitement that nobody has the right to take that from you. They have no right. Now, you might give it to them, but they have no right to do that. And if you've given it to them, take it back. Take your life back. What if they get upset? Oh, they'll get over it. But you won't if you allow them to rob you of your dream. If you allow them to rob you of living a more fulfilling life, if you allow them to rob you of the calling that God has placed on your life, when you leave here, you will leave a life of regrets. You don't want that. You want to die a life with no regrets. You want to rob the cemetery of your voice, of your music, of your art, of your intelligence, of your gifts, of your abilities. Miles Monroe had a point. Rob the cemetery. Don't take that stuff that you got to your cemetery. I was looking for a friend of mine the other day named Sam Daniels. And I knew Sam when I was in high school. Sam lived in Good Bread Alley, and his brother Bobby, who drives the bus. I think he's still driving the bus in Miami. I don't know. Sam could sing. Sam could dance. And I thought about a project. I said, I'll call Sam, see what he's doing. And I call a friend. Oh, Sam's gone. Say what? Yeah. He's been dead for some time. You know why I didn't know? Because Sam didn't live an impactful life. Most people, when they die, you probably find out accidentally. That's happened to you before. You will say, oh, I didn't know. How long they've been dead? Oh, child, a long time. You know why? Because they didn't do anything with their life. They didn't do anything. Had they done something with their life, had they made their presence felt, you would have known. When Maya Angelou took her last breath, we knew. When Nelson Mandela left here, we knew. There's certain people that when they go, we will know. The word will go out. Live a life that matters. Live a life that will outlive you. Most people are living the life that other people told them to live. See, here's how you grow. Listen to me. I had a good conversation with my daughter this morning. Reverend Serena Brown Travis. And I said, baby, and she's been diagnosed positive, and she's moving through it. She's moving through it, and my son-in-law, they're moving through it victoriously. I said, listen, you only grow two ways. Listen to me, you need to write this down. Through people and projects. That's the only way we grow. People who know more than you. People who have more than you. People who've gone through experiences and got on the other side victoriously and learned from it. People that can stretch you, people that will hold you accountable, people that will challenge you, people that will empower you. We grow from people and projects. Goals beyond your comfort zone. Why? Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone that you've never been. Big goals and dreams. Why? Because it will call forth something in you that you can't get to in yourself by living in your comfort zone. When you know this is deep what I'm talking to you about. That you grow from people and projects. You can be set out on the street with all your furnishings. You can lose your job. You can be evicted from your home, and you won't be fazed. You know why? Because you know you can produce it again. You'll be unfazed because you know you're more than a conqueror. You know greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. You know, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. You know that you were born to win. You know that this is a temporary situation. You know tough times don't last, but tough people do. You've got to be tougher. This is your time. I want you to say that to yourself. This is my time. All things work together for those who love God. All things work together for your good. Everything is happening. There's somebody that needs to learn, how did you handle this? How did you get through this? What did you do? All things work together for good for those who love God. You are called for His purpose. Sometimes you have to go through something to get something. As Mamie Brown would say, put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'm so happy for you, for this brand new you that you're discovering, for this part of yourself that's waiting for you to say, hello, I've been waiting for you. I knew you would eventually come. Yes. Oh, the best is yet to come. What you are going to experience in this new version of yourself, because of how you came through this, eye has not seen, ear has not heard, nor has entered the heart of mankind what God has in store for you.